Welcome back, guys, to Triangle Strategy, where last episode with Heisand decided as our destination, we learned about the problems that Frederica would be facing there with the Norzelia unwelcome in the so-called Land of Equality, as we began Chapter 3, Part 2, A Land of Sand and Sun. With Frederica having to stay silent, we met the Hierophant in the leader's palace, guarded by members of the Saintly Seven, who allowed us to visit the ministry that works on new medical treatments. But to break up the story a little, we decided to head into a mental mock battle first of all, now looking to finish dealing with a Pincer Attack.
So I'm expecting you to attack, her now. Because the double option is there for you two.
For this.
But I can kind of close it off a little bit, knowing that that one's furied in the other direction. So you're 9, you're 14. I just gotta make sure she can't be doubled, really.
We've been weakened.
It's interesting, you're likely to take more damage, but
Allow me.
I think this will work out. For those in need. So they're just getting, like, stuff that procs now. Grants additional HP to allies 50% or less of their maximum HP when using health restoring commands. The shoot stance is increased accuracy of and damage dealt by follow-up attacks. So we've got these as options now. Did I wound him? It's weird because I can't remember doing so.
It hurts.
It really does, doesn't it? So that dude's next. See, there's like some nice lined up chunky hits for me to get. But I can't get into a safe enough position to launch them anymore. So you're next and you're after the bowman. I mean, to keep her alive again, it would be using some kind of healing item.
For myself.
Gotta make sure no one gets doubled, right?
I ain't that slow.
He can be, but his defense is pretty good.
Careful.
Actually put her into a position where she can.
This battle is ours.
That's interesting. Now, is anyone in a position where I can do the same thing back to them? I think this guy can probably be taken out. I've got to wonder if they're bow weak. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I struck true.
Only 4 damage.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay. So 2 of them is... Well, one of them is still enraged to attack a certain someone. We can finish off this guy who is next on the board. And he gets 2 people experience.
Here. Follow my lead.
Someone's about to get kind of messed up, but his defense
I
is
shall
probably
do what
just
I
going to
can.
keep him perfectly fine, is what I'd imagine. Kind of what I need to do is just keep people healthy. Guess you can get behind there, can't you? If I go to there, for example, that should be relatively good for it.
Your wounds are healed.
It's weird, the camera angles.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay, so I could buff probably someone to do quite nice damage. It's the archer that I really need to kill. Okay, I actually have no buff this turn. No, I do. Raising an ally's physical defense would be so nice. Meanwhile, everyone is kind of
Thank you.
all together here. There's like a row. There's definitely like free hit I can get if I just get the turn. In fact, there's two different free hits I can get now.
My stratagem is superior.
I will end this.
It's so weird because we, like, when you think of the game, just having everyone in this big mash.
Two ashes.
You kind of expect to be fighting with lines, but that's not how this is. There's experience farming over there.
Oh, no.
I'm really targeting the healer.
Careful.
Oh, that actually got the duo attack.
Here I come.
Oh, there's another big spell there, look.
Darkness engulfs you.
What?
My turn. We can win this.
How'd I miss that? There's quite a few spoils on the board here that might be healing items themselves. Okay, I can't really move out of much places here.
Wait your turn.
I shall try my level best.
Which is kind of getting annoying when you look at the positioning of everything.
A brief respite.
Perfect.
Now we've got you in back attack kind of places. If I move, then the next guy in line could definitely get a back attack critical. Just in amongst us, this combat system's kind of like, how do you...
Cool heads shall prevail.
How in the end do you make this a preferential?
Your runes are here.
I obviously need the spoils. My convictions have been strengthened as well, have they?
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay, well I can't not just spell nuke here. If I go there as well, I can be attacked by a lot of guys, but I am in the right position to be able to... Yeah. There's some big damage going down there.
Flames, heed my call.
Yeah, I only just wiped out most of the enemies in that one turn. It's not bad at all. I think the battle turns now. You can heal, but will it really do that much?
Here I come. Goodbye.
I guess my accuracy might be bad being down here and all.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Who to give a buff to, I wonder.
It is time to strike.
So those spoils are probably going to refund me for the healing items I used this play, this go. They can still double me as a healer melee guy, can't they?
Let me heal your wounds.
I think most people are fine at this point. Who needs the most healing, I wonder?
Be at ease.
There we go. We got some nice experience there. We'll probably be at the recommended we probably won't be at the recommended level for the next one.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Our last one's recommended level was free. Why would we be at the recommended level now? You know what I mean? Let's go back to back.
I'll be your shield.
If I can hit the provoke, then that secures the damage nicely onto someone, and it's also not bad. He was taking a lot of damage in that battle we fought. I can really push this now.
This battle is ours.
The question is, who do I attack? Oh, there's a blimmin' item there. Let's go get that. Just gonna have to, like, not kill him. Okay, my camera angles are going crazy. Controlling the camera is a bit of a thing for me, it seems. Kind of definitely want to secure the
For
item.
the honor of House Wolfort. Perish. You're wide open.
Oh, I want to secure another
I
item
see
now.
a path to victory.
Yes, casting Bulwark is good because it's a way to get experience at the same time.
Let us steel our defenses.
Thank you.
Nice if we have a
fight
1
for
TP
peace.
cast like that. Can I tuck myself in nicely here? It's not like anyone can do anything weird to me, is it? Healer might hit me with his staff.
Let me heal your wounds.
Maybe the healer's really good at it. Super strong.
Your wounds are healed.
I can keep fighting.
I've been waiting for this.
I don't want to kill him. Okay, this won't kill you, yeah? Okay, let's force him to heal himself. He's level 4.
Time to take flight.
So the last blow here,
For the honor of House Wolfort.
the ideal of it would to be get the most experience you can, which would mean putting you there. And then
I
whoever's
shall
next,
try my level best.
we get you in to do the finishing blow, right? So both you can get
You
experience.
have nothing left. My knowledge grows deeper.
Convictions keep being strengthened. Right, so that was a mind battle. And somehow, again, I didn't lose anyone, which I really expected to. Iron and fiber. Also a little bit of coinage. Hopefully some of that was maybe the spoils I got. I don't know. I do not know. Don't be a stranger. So there we go. One mission complete. Which means we should be able to upgrade someone's weapon. Because we've got 500 in cash. Shall I upgrade yours because you can get in around and smash people nicely? Shall I upgrade yours because you can attack from range? Ain't these the questions? I would have liked to have done you to get the extra healing. I missed a spoil on the field. Well, I'm gonna. I was more interested in getting it over and not like spending ages walking around everywhere. I'll give it to you because you didn't get to fight in that battle. I obviously feel guilty. Now, when the mind battles are done, can you just literally replay them for the reward? You can. What? I'm actually kind of confused that you can just do that easily. They do get ticked off on a tick list. All right, then. Let's get out and start an exploration phase, shall we? With a little extra battle thrown in. I should probably check back home just in case it was a sub-quest. I'm sure I would have seen it.
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Heisand. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
What was his problem?
Sir Noah, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
But of course, let us take a break outside.
I mean, his name was Reticent Researcher at that point. He's not liking doing what he's doing. How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you, but I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. Of course, rest as long as you like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Time to explore. There's merchants, but I've already spent my money. Oops. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and may be selling rare items you'll not find at provision in the encampment. Whoops. It'd be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Whoops. Quick, give me some money. No, HP recovery pellet. Do you wish to enter the Ministry of Medicine? No. I mean, can I again? Without, like, forwarding stuff? I'll ask you last. It's rare for foreign dignitaries to be allowed into the Ministry. Take your time looking around. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. Sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. This has less to do with the goddess's teaching than it does producing salt. Makes me wonder why ever sins do not labor at the source. Huh? I find it difficult to understand why in this nation that touts equality the Roselle must suffer such discrimination. Bang. Everyone chose that one, right? I suppose my ancestors did something so unforgivable that we have yet to earn the goddess's forgiveness. But the Roselle who committed those crimes have long since passed. In House Wolfort, people are judged by their deeds and not the circumstances of their birth. What is it that makes people so happy here? I wish I knew. Yeah, I'll take my time looking around the place. Suet. From the source to the shield and the thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine that people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their faces. Have you seen the great big wall around the city? That's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us from the assault from any who would do us harm. And I'm actively, asked if maybe I'll invade. Do you want to have a crack at our wall? It's not really invasion, but it's like, yeah, sure. What do you want me to say to that? Firestones. Deals fire-type magic damage to a single enemy and sets the ground ablaze. Stones that can be used to do stuff. Also, somehow we have exactly 200 in cash, which is kind of weird. Oil jug. Renders the selected square flammable. There are also materials I can buy here, which of course I can't buy back at the shop at the moment because they're out. Which feels like that's where I should be putting my money. You need quite a lot of them. But there's really nothing for me to sell at this juncture that I have a lot of. Apart from health stuff. Which feels like that would be kind of a little bit dumb. Heisand is a blessed nation, one where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, be sure to alert the nearest sentry. Could the streets really be that safe in a city this wealthy? Wish I could say the same of Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father would be happy to know you thought of him. So wait, Glenbrook's got loads of crime? The source? Sorry, can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. Trying to examine it. Timber! We're just going to take some wood off the ground. The goddess is on our side. Should another war arise, I know she would ensure the holy state's victory. The goddess's teachings condemn the result of backbreaking labor at the source to atone for the crimes of their forebears. So they're treated as a slave race, great. I know it is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I've no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. Bit worried, because I convinced you to come here about all the equality. We're not seeing much of that right now, are we? Then went in here. Not even a shiny thing. Oh, there is. It's a chest. An ice stone was obtained. And added Marvels of Norzelia Volume 3 to notes. I didn't see it shine, but I picked it up. I was just spamming the A button. If it works, which now makes me wonder what else I've missed. Positioned on a branch of an eastern tributary of the Norzelia River, Wolfort Harbor enjoys prosperity as a stop along the trade route between the three great nations of the realm. It serves the second purpose of protecting Castle Wolfort during the Salt Iron War, but after the conflict ended, Lord Simon reformed it into a port. Now one would be hard-pressed to see any signs of the military fortress it once was. That said, it is still a valuable strategic location, since it is the closest settlement in Glenbrook to the Heisand border. As a bit of an aside, the tributary upon which Wolfort Harbour sits is also home to a rare species of fish, the Wolfort char. They're absolutely exquisite when fried. If you ever find yourself in the domain when they are in season, I highly recommend sampling this delicacy for yourself. We learned about fish and food. What JRPG-ish type of game would be complete without them going on about food? Must be nice having freedom to roam about another's nation. Okay. Did I speak to you already? I'm pretty sure I did. Goddess is on our side. Yep, yeah, I did speak to you. Minister Exham is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he is still a role model to us all. Though it seems he views Minister Storsley with distaste, does he now? I know that Minister Exham was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. I can't help but wonder from where his aversions to Minister Storsley stem. We learned about Exham Martial. Speaking of, everyone in Heisand knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Heisand, but the faith and happiness of her people. But we cannot ignore wealth's importance in the equation. How has the Holy State achieved such a balance? It seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. The people are left dissatisfied with their faith not waver. But what is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. Yes, the wealth is obviously part of it. The answer's the same for everyone here, just faith. Yeah, I'm going to say that one. But what is it that brings people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. The answer is simple. Following the teachings. Do so and you shall be blessed by the goddess herself. Yeah, that's a boring answer. All who live in Heisand can see the happiness that comes with those blessings. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the Saintly Seven have the people completely under their thumb? We learned more about the Saintly Seven. It's in our notes, right? Now, in our information. Saintly Seven govern all aspects of life in the Holy State, from the military to the economy, led by the Hierophant. Each state assumes a specific responsibility and holds great sway on both domestic and foreign affairs. They are beloved by the people as representatives of the faithful. Exarm, one of the Saintly Seven, charged with overseeing matters of the military and diplomacy. He enjoys immense popularity among the people for breathing new life into the nation and has earned the Hierophant's deep trust as well. Recent years have seen him rapidly distinguish himself among his fellows, though they say the more conservative Sorsley views him with hostility. Does he now? This is just between you and me, but not everyone is happy with the Hierophant. Though I also don't understand why. Heisand is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here to your heart's content. However, I ask you not to interrupt Minister Sorsley's work. And please stay away from the source. Which way's the source? As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipment of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Heisand's finances. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith to the goddess. Minister Sorsley oversees all Heisand's dealings in salt, the foundation of their nation's wealth. It is a crucial job, even among the Saintly Seven. Which then kind of paints him as the most important, then. He holds the purse. Sorsley End, one of the Saintly Seven, has been entrusted by the Hierophant with overseeing the foundation upon which the Heisand's economy is built, salt production. I must ask you to turn back. It's the source that way, is it? The source is just ahead. But you'll have to turn back. Only those with proper permission can enter. Patrol around the source is always tight. You cannot pass through here. I think I can go between you, but, you know, I won't because that would be a diplomatic incident. That door's barred over there. Okay, so we should have talked to everyone. Been in the... Oh, no, there's another house here. The goddess decides what those at the Ministry of Medicine should study, so they do not squander their time pondering it themselves. Oh, okay. So the research isn't free. It is a designated task. Don't tell me it's immortality so that the person can, the Hierophant can live forever. I'm going to petrify myself, desiccate myself with salt. Why not? It's a great idea, I think, personally. It is thanks to the Hierophant that we want for nothing. Is there anything I can want for in here? I want goodies, books. A lot of money would be nice. It almost feels like you're better off doing those missions to maybe grind a little bit of cash so you can buy out the shop of the materials. But then it's not like you can upgrade things. Right, can I go in here? They claim that their city is peaceful, but there are soldiers aplenty in the streets of Ministry. It really makes one wonder. The goddess saves all who believe in her. We research so that we may aid her to that end. Oh, this is the goddess. I can get up on these. Goddess doesn't just... What? Don't mind me, I found a random bit I could just hop over. An ice stone. Whee! The Ministry's research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be a part of that. I bet you are. Meanwhile, there's 2 more shinies. Added treatment notes to notes. An ice amulet. Not bad. What is that? Parkour! Guess I gotta go to roster. I'm assuming you don't... Oh, you do, actually. That's what I thought. I was wondering if you had a natural weakness to ice. So that could make her neutral for ice. Takes away the weakness, I feel, is not a bad idea. I was wondering if there was resistance, then would she as a pyromancer have an opposite spell resistant from a spell tree? And that definitely proved out to be true, didn't it? Anything else shining? The goddess teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there was something to be learned in all of this. We did get an extra note. Patient name. Oh, the mysterious 4X. 61-year-old female. Ailment, compound fractures in both feet. Ow. Treatment. Recently developed curative magic. Patiently fully healed and able to walk several weeks faster than usual treatments. Patient name. Ah, the mysterious 4X. 42-year-old male. Ailment, heart disease. You mean why we came here? Hitherto, there were few options to successfully treat this. Oh. But after administering the Ministry of Medicine's new remedy, the attack ceased and patient's condition stabilized. 19-year-old female, laceration on calf. Signs of necrosis due to delayed treatment. Too advanced to save the limb. Required below knee amputation. 25-year-old male. Unknown illness. Attempted various remedies. None succeeded in saving patient's life. We will conduct autopsy to better understand the nature of the disease. So they're up to autopsies in their medical science.